This is episode 13 of towing this 22-foot Grady White all over the United States, stopping at all the coolest lakes and rivers along the way. And we're at Lake the Ozarks, highly requested lake. People here have way too much freaking money. But let's get into it and see what all the hype's about. Well, we're here at Lake of the Ozarks. We're at Lake of the Ozarks State Park here in Osage Beach. Getting ready to launch the boat, just got everything packed up, ready to go so I can pull up, get in, and get out of everybody's way. It's actually pretty calm today, I'm surprised. But I arrived yesterday midday and was just completely exhausted from so much driving, so much filming and editing recently. And it was 103 degrees here yesterday, at least that's what my truck was saying. I just got a hotel, literally napped most of the day, edited all night, and then slept again. So we're recharged and we're ready to explore what Lake of the Ozarks has to offer. Let's do it. Leaving the little state park area, and now it looks like we have two options. We can either go to the right and go down towards like more secluded, less city business area, or we can go that direction where is like the main area of Lake of the Ozarks. We're gonna cruise down towards the no man's land first, but it is 90 degrees out right now and the water temp is 88.5. That's too warm. I feel like it's not even gonna feel refreshing jumping in this. I'm sweating like insanity and I have done nothing so far. But let's cruise down this way, see what we find. We got a full tank of fuel. Let's see how much of the lake we can see today. I didn't realize how many cliffs are at this lake. I mean, I've only gone a couple miles and there's cliffs everywhere. And it's still 43 feet deep, this close to the side of that cliff. I really want to go jump off of it, but my normal problem that I run into is when I'm by myself, it's hard to leave the boat and run and jump off something and get back to the boat. I need someone out here with me. We got a lot of wood floating around. There's a whole bunch scattered all over here. Damn, it's like as far as I can see. There's just logs and sticks everywhere. All right, now noted. I'm going to try not to crush one of those. I'm pretty good at hitting logs and wood floating in the water. Now I know to keep an eye out. But let's test this water out. Let's see if it's really 89, oh, it's almost 90 degrees. Oh my gosh. The last few videos, Chicago, Northern Michigan, Torch Lake, the water has been like pretty chilly. This is unbelievably different. I thought I was gonna feel like not refreshing, but it feels pretty freaking nice. But that's because I hate cold water. Oh my gosh, that felt incredible. What is it right now? 89.4 degrees, and it's 90 degrees outside. It's like, felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Also, it's not that bright blue, clear water of Northern Michigan or the blue water that I was seeing in Chicago. We got the typical dark greenish, brownish looking water. But we'll look past that, see what else we got out here. Well, that is an absolute unit, and that thing is touching the bottom. That's not moving. There's another huge one. There's a couple sticking out over there. There's another one. Everything's been like 30, 40 feet deep until we got down here. Now everything's cruising around 12, 13 feet deep. And there's a lot of freaking debris that I'm seeing, a lot of trees that are stuck to the bottom. So I think I'm not gonna go any farther this way. I'm pretty much towards the end, but I'm out in the Grand Glaze Arm for anyone that's interested in what section this is. It says that it goes 4 more miles this way, but on the map it's all marked and says shallow water, so I'm just not gonna mess with it. Let's head back this way and check out the main section of the lake where all the craziness is. I wanna see what like the downtown of the lake is, if you will. We have 10 miles exactly to get back to the main section where this whole branch kind of meets up. I don't know all the terminology here, I'm still learning, but it looks like a really main center point of Lake of the Ozarks. So we're gonna cruise there, 10-mile run, let's go. Somebody's waving a red flag, like they were trying to flag me down on this boat over here. I don't know what this is. I think it's literally just a kid playing, but. Are you guys good? I saw him waving that flag. I thought you guys needed something. I got you. Yep. It's literally just a kid waving a, like, it really looked like an SOS type of situation. They probably should not be letting him do that. Whatever. Long cruise, getting the absolute shit beat out of me by all the wake from all the other boats. Look at this. I don't know if you could tell how much it's bobbing around, but more violent here than it was out in Lake Michigan and Lake Erie. Just so, oh my gosh, look at some of these. Jeez. Jeez. Oh my God. It almost just came over the top corner of the boat. Well, this seems to be like one of the main areas here. I can't imagine how bad this would be if it was like middle of the day on a Saturday. I was just like, you could never do water sports in this. You have to go way out where I was, out in the middle of nowhere. Out here, all you're doing is just fighting every single wake from every boat and just getting the crap beat out of you all day. Maybe I'm just a baby. I've never been on a lake this busy. I mean, look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Jeez. Gonna freaking capsize the Grady. My Lord. Gonna loop around and stop at this place right over here real quick. We'll see if we can slide into this spot down here. Well, this is Dog Days Bar and Grill. Seems like it's pretty freaking packed already, and it's just midday on Friday. I'm gonna go up there, but there's some very, very loud music up there, so I'm probably not gonna be able to have a lot of audio up there, else I'll just get copywritten on YouTube, so we'll see what we have to do here. Look at my neighbor boat right here. Oh my gosh, this would be a dream. The amount of space on this thing. Oof. But I assume it's probably not a good offshore boat. It's a very nice hang out with a lot of friends boat. I need more friends. They're doing some like clearance sale, end of the year-end sales event, just say yes event to a $1 million boat and payments forever. So we got a 30-foot Cobalt, $300,000, 35-foot Cobalt, $400,000. But just say yes. Cobalt, where's my sponsorship? Giving you guys all this free publicity. All right, I am fueled up. The music's still so loud. I'll wait till we get a little bit farther away. It was a little hectic getting out of the restaurant there. There was so much wake coming in and so many boats coming in and out. I mean, even look, just right now, like there's this big cruiser just plowing water, making an enormous wake. This is insane. I've been out of the restaurant for about 25 seconds. I'm already hitting stuff like this. And that wasn't even that big of a cruiser. There's much, much bigger ones out here. Got a bachelorette party on the front of that boat behind me going by. Every person dressed exactly the same. But anyways, we're at the segment in the video where I pretend to be a food critic with not much knowledge of anything. Dog Days Bar and Grill, I'm gonna give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. The tacos were absolutely freaking delicious. They were so good. The French fries were really good. It's kind of weird to have French fries with tacos, but anyways, really, really freaking good. Fast service, gigantic pool, free dockage. Doesn't really get much better. It's the only place I've visited here so far, so I have nothing to compare it to, but as of right now, I would highly suggest if you come to Lake of the Ozarks, go check out Dog Days, because it was amazing. And now we're at another segment of the channel where we look at houses that we could never ever afford and feel super poor. Join me.
We were dancing on a wild, reckless scene.
Oh my gosh. It is excessively hot. And the sun's not even out. But I'm heading over to Redheads. Some guys at the restaurant suggested that I head down there. So there's a bunch of super ridiculously nice boats. Go check those out. I'm a sweaty boy. We're cruising slowly by all the docks and all the parking here at Redhead, and I think it's Performance Boat Center. Pretty popular spot from what I've heard. There are definitely a lot of ridiculous boats here. Like this one right next to me has 5 450 racing engines on the back. That's just stupid money. Stupid money. But Redheads looks really cool. They got a live band playing. Some guys that were launching their boat the same time I was launching, they actually just pulled up to me over here and invited me to go to Redhead, but I gotta get back out and film more. If I stop at every restaurant, we're never gonna get anything done here. But it definitely looks like a good time over there. Wish I could stop. We gotta go back out into the chaos again. I'm very surprised. It's actually only $3.69 for non-ethanol, which is a crazy good price on the water. I'm pretty sure I just paid that much or more at an actual gas station. I thought it would be marked up here like crazy, but not bad. Well, we're back where we shot the intro to the video, and yeah, people here have way too much freaking money. And this may be an unpopular opinion, forgive me now. This is probably one of my least favorite spots that I've been on this entire trip. I'm not a fan of Lake of the Ozarks so far. I get why people like it, I understand. You know, there's so many restaurants and bars and a lot of things to go do via boat, but the main channel through the entire lake is just so freaking rough. It's just very irritating to drive on this. I mean, look how much we're just bopping around right now. I'm just sitting here, way off to the side. Trying to get anywhere through the main channel is just, you just get beat up the whole time. If I'm gonna get beat up like this, I'd rather be out in the ocean or cruising somewhere in one of the Great Lakes. But I just don't understand how there's this many people that are just ripping up and down, unless it's like they party in one spot or go to a restaurant and then they fight through the rough waters to get to the next bar that they're gonna go hang out for a while. I don't know. I know it is a huge party lake, I get it, but it's just not my cup of tea so far. I liked it earlier where we were way out, where there was a lot less development and a lot more chill. There's a spot called Party Cove that's apparently super popular that I went right by earlier and didn't even realize it. I'm gonna cruise back that way soon, but I'm gonna do a little bit of research real quick and find out if there's anything else out this way that I should be going to. I don't know anybody out here. I've been bobbing around hours and hours and hours all day today. I'm kind of tired of this. I feel like I'm sitting in the middle of the Gulf Stream trying to get out to the Bahamas, just floating around getting beat up. Maybe I'm just being a baby. I don't know. Or maybe I just need you know what? I just need a bigger boat. That's the problem. Speaking of that, I have been thinking about what my next boat will be. I have a couple different options of the way things will go. Two heavily different options. I either want to get a much bigger version of this that's still towable, but with a bigger truck, with twin motors, maybe even triple motors, I don't know, if I can afford it. I want something with autopilot, and in a dream world, I would have a Seakeeper so that I wouldn't be dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. And if I don't go that route, I want to get a big trawler. I don't care if it's super old or whatever, but a big diesel trawler. I've been toying around with the idea of trying to do the Great Loop, which I think would be so freaking cool to do. But I would do the Great Loop on either a bigger version of this Grady White with twin motors, or do it a lot slower and do it on a trawler with a jet ski or something. So any boat companies that are watching, I'm looking to upgrade in the near future. If you want to work with me, let's go. But I gotta get out of this main channel. It's really annoying. Well, I found the place they call Party Cove right down here. It's a decent bit of boats here. Not as many as I expected, but also I guess it is 4:45 on a Friday, so I don't know, people are still working. I'm sure on a Saturday or Sunday this place is packed. Well, we're in the thick of it here in Party Cove. It's really not that busy. I imagine it gets way crazier than this, but I need to jump in again. I'm freaking overheating out here. Guys, I feel like we haven't really even done much here, but I am so exhausted from this heat and getting beaten up by waves all day. But it is freaking hot here. I wish I knew someone here that could show me where some rope swings are or take me cliff jumping, because I know there's rope swings on this lake. Would love to hit something, but let's get going. Nice flat water for a second. Oh, not bad right now. For all the Lake of the Ozarks fans, I apologize. I definitely didn't do this lake justice today. Didn't get to explore as much as I had hoped. I'm exhausted. I don't know what to say. I'm freaking beat. There's a lot to see outside of the lake too. I know I think it's called Ha Ha Tonka State Park or something. There's some big ruins of a castle looking, like an old building, and there's a ton of cave systems around here that are super, super beautiful. There's definitely a lot to see out in nature outside of the lake as well. I'm not completely talking smack on Lake of the Ozarks, but my experience today, being by myself, exhausted, not my favorite place so far. I would definitely like to come back here with a group of people, do a bunch of cliff jumping, find some crazy locations here like that, and bring somebody out who actually knows the lake and is able to show me around instead of me just guessing on this enormous freaking place. But this lake is impressively huge. It's 93 miles long and it has 1,150 miles of shoreline. That's like, I can't explore all that. I need more time and some help. This video was probably a little bit shorter than normal. I never really know until I start editing. But thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate all the support on all of these boating videos. It's incredible. I absolutely love what I do, and it's all possible because of you guys. If you haven't, grab some merch, explorewithbrandon.com. I just released a bunch of new designs, new products, all kinds of things on there, so go check it out. And again, I apologize to everybody that loves Lake of the Ozarks. I definitely didn't do it justice like I could have. We'll do a round 2 at some point, don't know when that'll be. But next video, we're going high elevation up in the Rocky Mountains out in Colorado. So I will see you guys next Sunday for the next video. Thank you guys. See you for the next one.